What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a lot of questions, people asking me, Nanny, how did you improve your English? How do you learn your English? What do you think is the best way to learn English? So today I want to make this video to answer your questions. But before we get started, I just want to tell you that I'm not an English professor. I can only speak from my own experience, like what I always do and how I do it and things like that. So let's get started. So the first thing that I do to improve my English is to spend at least an hour a day learning English. At least an hour a day. It's good if you can spend 2 or 3 hours a day learning English. If you're not busy, you can do that. You're gonna be able to improve your English faster and faster. But if you're busy, you can spend an hour learning English every day. I think it's the best choice for you to improve your English. And how I do it is I spend that 1 hour reading a paragraph from a book. And I would note any word that I don't understand in my notebook. And then I'm gonna search for the meanings of those words in Google. And then I note it in my book. Within this 1 hour, I only focus on reading. Sometimes I read a paragraph 10 times, 20 times just to make sure I can read it fluently. And then that 1 hour goes by. And I would spend an hour the next day pronouncing every word that I noted in my notebook yesterday. In this 1 hour, I only focus on pronouncing words. I still remember when I was in high school, I was pronouncing a word almost 100 times just to make sure that I can pronounce it correctly. And then this 1 hour goes by. The next day comes, I spend another 1 hour translating the paragraph that I read before into my first language. Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I spend an hour reading, an hour the next day pronouncing, and another hour translating. The second thing that I do to improve my English is to talk to people that speak English. I know this one is not easy, especially if you live in a country where English is not widely spoken, right? But that's what I do. I would talk to foreigners in English. I would talk to my classmates in English. I know this is what holds most people back because most of you guys are afraid to look stupid. You're afraid of other people's opinions. And that's why it's hard for you to improve your English. But for me, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. I just try to improve my English. I just try to speak English as much as possible. There's nothing wrong with what I do, right? So what do I need to be afraid of? Nothing. Nothing. So that's the second thing that I do to improve my English. The last thing that I do to improve my English is watching English movies or listening to English songs. Yeah, that's right. Watching English movies or listening to English songs. And sometimes I even try to listen to a rap song, which is really difficult for me. But when I do that, what it does is it improves my listening skill. And it also forces me to think in English, right? And it helps me understand the way native speakers speak. So those are the 3 things that I do to improve my English. Number 1, spend at least an hour a day learning English. Number 2, talk to people that speak English. Number 3, watching English movies or listening to English songs. And what do you think are the other ways to improve your English? Comment below and let me know. Thank you guys for watching and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you very soon. Bye.